Lilia Zinchenko is a UX architect at Trinetics. She joins us to discuss ways to cultivate an authentic leadership style that inspires and motivates your team. Please give a warm welcome to Lilia Zinchenko.
My name is Lilia Zinchenko, and I'm going to talk about authentic leadership on our W Summit. So let's look at our agenda for today's talk. I will tell a little bit about myself, then define what is authenticity and authentic leadership. I will also talk about components and markers of authentic leaders that are very important. Um, we will look at Harvard research and its results and finish our talk with authenticity paradox. So let's move forward. A little bit about myself. I am Lilia Zinchenko, a business analyst and UX architect at Ukrainian company Trinetics. Previously, I've been working at e-commerce company esteemed Commerce for more than 4 years. I also was as a social media marketing specialist in one project of women's coach. And I practice meditation and yoga since 2018 on my free time, spare time. And I believe that these practices really help me to be authentic. What about definition? Authenticity was defined as um, being genuine by Steve Robinson. I will read about his full definition. In leadership, being genuine implies that we are embodying our true selves into our leadership role. Being true to ourselves calls us to draw on the very essence of our values, beliefs, principles, morals, and that all of these create our guiding compass in the job, not somebody else's compass, our own. And authentic leadership holds making the most of our strengths, recognizing and trading off our weaknesses, and taking full self accountability for the impact we have on others. What authentic leadership is not about is adopting the styles or traits of other leaders. And the second definition was provided by Victoria Odi. Authentic leadership for me encompasses the whole leader, and a leader cannot be authentic just some of the time or when times are buoyant. It's about showing the behaviors of an authentic leader all of the time, and not just in pockets. An authentic leader demonstrates their ability to exhibit the right behaviors, especially when needed in times of change and challenge. A high level of self-awareness is of paramount importance and the foundations required for being an authentic leader. A leader cannot be authentic with others if they don't understand what this looks like for them. And let's talk about components and markers of authentic leader. Main component is authenticity. That means every leader is unique, and there are definite markers of such leaders. First of all, they behave so that other people rely on them permanently. Second, they take responsibility for all their actions, and they show courage on the higher levels of leadership when it's necessary to question status quo or protect their colleagues or processes. What I would like to add about authentic leaders' characteristics is that they always invest in their learning. And they do it in order to understand themselves as personality and also own and others' outlook. The foundation of authentic leadership is deep self-awareness, and it's formed during the process of life, education, on own experience, and sharing it with others. And such leaders resonate with others through their own stories. And it's really, really important to tell different stories, not only successful, but also the stories of failure, the stories of good and bad times, achievements and losses. And such leaders give possibility to and develop others through opportunity to get rid of own ego. There is some specific term as big ego leadership, and it lies on the other side of authentic leadership. The first principle of authentic leadership is it's not about myself, it's about others. Authentic leaders influence and inspire others through revealing themselves in some way. And such leaders convey humility and reliance to those who surround them. They also gain trust due to their ability to be alive. And this phrase, to be alive, means to be different, to be both positive and sometimes possibly negative, to have different feelings and accept them, to show different feelings to other people, because we cannot be just still, calm, and so on. And people follow them not because of manipulation, but because of compelling influence. The leaders provide great results during longer periods of time because they know what they can or cannot do during short periods of time, and it influences the long-term results. And let's talk about one research that was made in Harvard. It was the research that was among the leaders from 23 to 93 years, and it showed that there is no term of cookie cutter leader. Every respondent had own idea how to be a leader. Every leader had own traits, characteristics, skills, and style, and it helped him to achieve success. The single similar topic was that all leaders, consciously or subconsciously, gained own experience and use it to understand who they truly are. In result, this research showed that they found their goal in leadership and understood that their authenticity helps them to be effective. So if you want to become authentic leader, you just need to define your own authenticity and follow your mix of characteristics, traits, skills, and so on, and base your actions on your experience, your own experience. What is authenticity paradox? Um, it's in this situation that we should take context into account in which we are leaders, because different sides of leadership of authenticity can be used in different situations. You can be one leader in one situation, another leader in another situation, and it's very important to appeal to own the ground, not to hide it, because in most cases we try to hide some details of our own personality or to show just positive characteristics that we have, but it's really not authenticity at all. If we use different sides and we can be different in different situations, it helps us to become authentic leader, and our stories help us better transfer our own experience to those who follow us, because people see that you're authentic, you follow your experience, your skills, and they try to do the same, to be authentic themselves. And authentic learners know how to balance their uniqueness and culture in which they work, because it's really important to understand what are the limitations of your culture or of your context in which you do your work, and you need to take into account it. So great leaders are those leaders who understand that their reputation for authenticity and earned and carefully managed.